Hello guys, we are happy to have you here as a fan of celebrity news and lifestyle, where you have all kinds of juice news. Please just take a minute of your time to subscribe, like and share and hit the notification button. Carlos Alcaraz? Coco Gauff? The 2025 BNP Paribas Open champions likely will be among these 10 stars. Every now and then at a massive tennis tournament, there's a Marvel winner. A participant you hadn't heard of earlier than places collectively a dream weeks and finally ends up preserving the trophy. That's what takes place 4% of the time in seasoned tennis. However, the different 96% of the time the winner of the US largest occasions is a family call. For example, 30 of the final 32 men's singles titles at Grand Slam occasions had been received through both Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, Novak Djokovic, Carlos Alcaraz or Jannik Sinner. On the women's side, heading into the Iga Swiatek and Aryna Sabalenka have received 7 of the final 11 slams. So at the same time as it is amusing to expect a long shot winner on the BNP Paribas Open, and there had been some, the champion will in all likelihood come from the higher crust. Here are 10 in all likelihood applicants to be preserving the trophy at the same time as the confetti rains down on Championship Sunday, March 16. On the women's side, you need to begin with the protecting champion and contemporary world number 2 Iga Swiatek. Swiatek rolled to the 2024 BNP Identify without losing a hard and fast and clearly and no way even being driven in any match. But Swiatek will input this your BNP now no longer gambling her first-rate tennis. She hasn't received an excursion for the reason that French Open in May. That's pretty a drought for a participant of Swiatek's level. But together along with her music document right here, which additionally consists of a win in 2022, plus the truth that the situations of the courts appear to healthy her fashion to a T, she truly is a fave to turn out to be this occasion's first 3-time women's singles champion. The world number 1 and US Open champion has had a great 3-year stretch which has blanketed 3 Grand Slam titles and extra finals appearances along with making the finals of the Australian Open in January. But her maximum latest occasions have featured uncharacteristic early exits as she misplaced with inside the round of 32 in Qatar to Ekaterina Alexandrova and with inside the round of 16 to Clara Tauson in Dubai. She has in no way receded right here with inside the desert, making the finals as soon as in 2023 earlier than dropping to Elena Rybakina. The historically gradual courts at Indian Wells won't gel nicely together along with her electricity recreation. However, the world number 1 is due for a deep run. It's been pretty a begin to the year for the American who simply grew to become 30 in February. She had her step forward second through triumphing the Australian Open, her first Grand Slam Identify, in January and additionally received the lead in occasion to that during Adelaide. Keys has moved into the pinnacle 5 of the sector ratings for the primary time in her profession, and she's already made extra cash and had extra wins in 2025 than she did in all of 2024. She has now no longer performed considering the fact that her Australian Open win, so she may also alter paintings via a touch rust right here in Indian Wells on the begin. However, it'll be charming to peer if she has the identical shape and if that is probably sufficient to interrupt the American women's singles drought. Right here at Indian Wells, Gauff had her first rate ever displaying on the BNP Paribas Open final year, making the semi-finals. She received the WTA championship and has been entrenched in that No. 3 international rating for some time now. She will flip 21 all through the BNP Paribas Open, and a really perfect gift for her could be a Identify that might cease a 24-year drought for American women. She broke via in 2023 with the US Open Identify, however she does not have a ton of massive, cool victories on her ledger. She's received 1 of 22 Grand Slams she's performed and of 38 Masters 1000 occasions she's performed. The situations of the Indian Wells courts healthy her recreation, so the time is probably proper to capture the trophy. If you have not heard of the trendy youngster Iga sensation to hit women's tennis, it is time to get to understand Mira Andreeva. She simply received the Dubai tournament, beating Swiatek and Elena Rybakina alongside the manner, and she's moved into the top 10 at 09 with inside the trendy WTA rankings. At 17 years old, She's the youngest participant ever to win a Masters 1000 occasion for the reason that layout became set up in 2009 and the youngest participant with inside the Pinnacle 10 considering the fact that 2007, Nikolvadisova, the proficient Russian did play with inside the 2024 BNP Paribas Open as an unranked participant however misplaced with inside the first round. In simply 365 days, which blanketed a semi-final on the French Open, she has jumped into the top 10 with inside the International. A proficient participant with an amusing personality. Alcaraz is seeking to be a part of Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic because the simplest game is to drag off a three-peat on the BNP Paribas Open. The time-protecting champion's recreation is best for courts with barely slower speeds just like the Indian Wells tennis garden as he is capable of chase down the whole thing after which overwhelm a ball that can be sitting up excessive after the bounce. And if he does make the very last match, overlook approximately it. In his profession he has made the very last of a Grand Slam or Masters 1000 occasion 10 instances and he is 9-1 in the ones matches. It's honest to put in him as a heavy favorite, mainly with Jannik Sinner out of the strolling at this year's BNP. Thanks for watching to the end guys, and if there's something you'll like to share about this video please do share and please don't forget to come some other time let's share thoughts together. As you go please subscribe and hit the notification button.